on a vibe.
That was so
Why was it mean?
Because he was holding for so long.
Are we ready to catch the vibe? I know I am. Guys, today, playing Catch the Vibe. It's like Q's and Q's, but it's more about catching a vibe, seeing how much your friends know you. Yeah, way to go, Angela.
Got it.
That was awesome. Oh, catch it. Oh.
Oh my God.
Good save, Damien. Whoa. Anyways, basically, we're gonna have two different range cards here for this little graph we have. For instance, we have disappointing and satisfying, but that's just our x-axis. Then our y-axis is brave and cowardly. Now, we draw a topic each round. For instance, turning 30.
And then the discussion begins.
And then I, if I was the vibe master, everyone's gonna be the vibe master for a round, I would choose where on this map I would place this. I think turning 30 is extremely brave, and I think it's really fucking satisfying. So my thing would be around here. Now the rest of the team, thank you, Arasha, the rest of the team is going to deliberate and decide.
That's cool, we got ad read change for this one.
The rest of the team will deliberate and decide where they want to put it, and then we measure up to see how close they were to my guess. Say if they picked right here, that's like 2 points.
It'll be a fun way to have a healthy dialogue about different ways we view the world.
I know, and I was thinking about that, Angela, and that's very true.
And now back to the weather with Jeff.
Thanks, Angela. Today we've got a We're inviting you to catch a vibe with Rocket Money. That's right, Rocket Money.
The best way to keep track of your finances.
Yeah.
The topic is role play.
Whoa. Jeez. Is this specifically sexual?
I think just role
In
play.
general.
Role play is the word. We cannot.
Okay.
I can't talk about it with you.
I didn't know that they'd be sexual.
Role play.
I
and
can't talk.
guys, it's role play, and it smells good, smells bad,
Oh no.
Oh my God.
tasteful and distasteful.
Wow.
I actually-
Wow.
Can you close
Okay,
your
wait,
ears?
we
think
can't talk about it yet because Shane has to make his
Yeah.
decision. So everybody
Okay.
hold.
Okay, because I have thoughts.
Hold the vibe.
I have prayers. Put
And
them
now while he
together
does
in nothing.
While he does that, would you say acting is role play?
No.
Yeah.
Low-key, yeah.
Yeah, high key.
I mean,
No.
High key. Role play is acting.
I
Because
don't
it
think
doesn't say acting, it says role playing.
But I
which
don't
is
think it
not
has to
for,
be-
it's not for like,
So,
What's the difference between role playing and acting?
you're not
man.
getting paid.
well,
But
not
role playing can also be
necessarily.
like-
And that's outside of the game, Angela, you're not getting paid.
My answer is in, so you guys
Okay,
can.
all right. We can discuss now.
I think role play doesn't have to be sexual. It can be stuff like,
No.
I'm at
No,
the
100%.
Renaissance Fair and I'm like,
Yes.
oh, goodly bard, I'm playing.
Yeah.
on
No,
the
100%.
cosplay.
We know like there's
But it's
both
not
of those
actors
categories.
who are getting paid to take on a role.
But what about, okay, take the economics out of it.
Okay.
If someone's just in a play,
No.
is that role play?
No.
I think it is.
No, you're in a like a whole like environment, like you're in the set,
Like you're
in
playing
the world.
Danny Zuko.
But does Shane
That's not-
think that it is? Like, because it's Shane's idea. Like, are we thinking that
Is
Shane
like
thinks
Disney
acting is-
bounding role play?
Yes.
Kind of, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
I feel like it can still just be an umbrella of role play.
Yeah.
Like in general, is it tasteful to
Yeah.
take on?
All to
the
say, I
idea?
think it smells bad.
It definitely smells bad.
I
I was
would
gonna say
agree.
that too.
I would agree, because you use all those costumes that you get from like
Yep.
Temu, and they're made out of like polyurethane, and they got that smell.
It could
Or even
smell
if it's
bad.
like really good stuff and it's like really nice wax ears that are
doesn't
pointy.
smell great.
It probably
bad.
smells
Yeah.
bad, yeah. But not entirely. Like, you know, just over on that end.
I'd say it's middle tasteful to tasteful and smells bad.
I think it's pretty tasteful.
I can think it can be this tasteful.
I'm thinking like this area kind of
Yeah,
because it's pretty tasteful. But
I'd say maybe like a little bit lower, but I'm with you.
You
I'm
think
on
lower?
your vibe.
It's more
yeah.
middle. Okay.
So someone make a move and we'll debate.
He's doing it. My God, he's doing it.
Over there.
I'd say Shane's probably gonna go a little more.
I would agree with that.
Oh, a little higher.
I would say a
more
little-
Moves
tasteful.
it one over.
I think it.
More taste.
Moves it one up. I think that.
Yeah,
I think that's a very safe bet.
Okay,
I'm into that too.
let's do it.
You into role play? Oh, also, RPGs like D&D is role playing game.
That's why I'm
I
like,
think
what is
so.
so is improv role play? You know?
I think so.
Oh, that's no. Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe
They're like.
maybe it could it maybe not smell that bad. Maybe it doesn't smell that bad.
I think no matter what role play smells
TNTL
like shit.
smells.
TNTL
It hurts.
smells.
It could
smells.
smell. Okay, all right, I'm good with this.
You're locked in on H3.
Yes.
Shit.
Show me H3.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wait. What?
Bam!
What? Let's go! Let's go!
Wait, that's crazy.
That's awesome.
Way to go.
Way to go!
Wait, that's crazy.
Way to go!
Way to go.
Way to go.
Guys, I'm like blown away.
Yeah, for the
Yeah,
first
that was
round,
awesome.
that's crazy.
Y'all like
nailed
get
it.
off camera. I'm blown away.
Yeah,
She, like,
my thinking was,
Holy
I'm like,
shit.
hey, whether it's sexual, whether it's Renaissance fair, both are tasteful but smell a little bad.
Take a minute. Take a minute.
Let's go.
Well,
Take a
holy
minute.
shit.
Hell yeah.
This is incredible. So we get to mark
Wow.
a 5 points. We got 5 points.
Look at that.
Is it a group game?
Yeah.
Group game.
Look how good of friends we are.
We all caught that vibe.
So it's 5 points if you get it exactly. It's 3 points if you're right around it. and
So one would
point.
say I got us those extra 2 points.
It's
Will
true.
we all agree?
Actually,
that-
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's put that picture down.
All right.
Oh,
Okay, so we're all in agreement. I got 2 points. Let's take that picture down.
No.
Is it the No Drink Sunset one?
Under
Is it
that.
the No Drink Sunset one?
Under
for
that.
Today? For today? Is it the No Drink Sunset today? We're doing that today?
What if
No.
Great.
And that's what you get for having a
Fuck.
drink on set.
You got
I don't care. Worse things have happened to me.
I hope it happens again.
If it just immediately.
Just the whole the lid comes off.
Who cares? Who cares?
It's okay.
Oh, this is really
There'll be a
embarrassing
Reddit
for
post
you,
about
dude.
Oh yeah, but look, under that is a painting of me.
It's pretty rough.
Oh.
I did my
I
best.
see.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's good.
Damien or Arasha? Which way do we want to go?
I think you pick. Where is the vibe going?
Whoa.
That's pretty crazy. Arasha, fine. You go ahead. Wow.
That was both
And that wasn't
unethical.
very. That wasn't
We
very
were
nice.
such
and
good
it smelled
friends.
bad too.
We were such good friends.
Feel like
Okay, this
Yeah.
is funny.
Okay.
Going live on Instagram.
Okay.
great.
Okay.
Okay, we've got family friendly to inappropriate, which is
Okay.
on the x-axis. Something came
Yep,
out
that
of
would
my
be
mouth.
inappropriate.
And then realistic and non-realistic.
Okay.
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 So family friendly, inappropriate,
Realistic,
not realistic.
Interesting.
Wow.
Okay, write down your answer.
I
Then.
have thoughts.
I first.
Okay. Oh, okay.
H3. Let's just do it for the whole game. Let's,
audience will
let's
never know.
with them, okay?
Courtney got me this ring.
Oh, that's really nice.
I like that.
Can I have it?
Yeah.
That's Angela's thing. She takes people's rings.
I'm just asking a simple question. Can I have it?
I mean, yes.
Thank you.
But you have to tell
All
me.
you had to do was ask, Damien.
It wouldn't have fit.
I don't shop anymore. Just ask if I can have.
Someone's gonna make a meme of it's like someone wearing a ring in a games video, and then it's gonna be Angela and it's Bilbo Baggins doing the lightning.
Can I have it?
After all, why not? Why shouldn't I watch another video?
I know. I should have saved that one. I just
That's
thought of it.
good. That's
I've
good.
been saving.
Okay, nobody talk about
photos.
it.
Okay,
I've
we
been
won't
saving
talk about
photos
it
for
again.
Angela memes.
Okay, I think I have it locked.
Okay. What do we think Arasha thinks on this show?
Okay, wait. It's going live on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
See, Arasha, I think, loves to go live
Yeah.
on Instagram.
I've seen her go live a lot on TikTok.
So going live on Instagram might
a
not be
freaking
as realistic.
But I think
And I think it going, for some reason, it feels realistic.
Like there could be more mistakes than like
Yeah.
the fully.
Exactly.
I'd say like also in terms of like realism, Arasha's always real.
Exactly.
Even on an elevated platform,
Yeah.
like if
People are
it's live, I think you're super real. So I wouldn't say anything like fake.
Yeah.
I'm curious how, like, I think I agree with you on that. I'm curious how Arasha would go with a family friendly versus inappropriate because anything can happen on an Instagram live, but is she gonna take it the way of like, going live on Instagram isn't good for the family because you shouldn't have kids in your shot or whatever? Like, is it?
My personal leaning is like slightly inappropriate, not because I'm like, oh, it's bad, whatever. It's just that like, you know, going live on Instagram, it could be anything. Like, I don't know if I'd recommend like families to. If I'm going live on Instagram, I'm not like, oh, get your whole family to watch it. I'm like, you know, I might say a curse word or two.
I feel like it's more family friendly because there are so many rules on what you can and can't do on a
Interesting.
live.
Oh.
But I don't know if she's like a rule, like if she knows the, you know what I mean? Like I don't know
Yeah.
if that's an Arasha thing. Like I don't know.
I want to throw out something crazy. Can I see one of these? I'm just gonna put this here.
Again?
No, that was H3. This
Yeah.
is G3. It's a totally different thing.
G3.
What about G4?
You know what,
Yeah.
Shane? I think you're right. Because when someone puts it down and we move it by one, that's our move.
And that's where I put it before.
We're putting a lot of inappropriate.
That is a lot of inappropriate.
It's only two on
It's
the
only two
inappropriate.
Oh,
inappropriate.
okay, great. I like this vote.
Maybe what about F4?
Oh!
You know what?
With all.
Yeah. Oh, because that'll
Because it's slightly realistic. I mean, I don't know. Is it more realistic? That's
think
kind of a.
it's-
There's an element of it never being honestly live because you're like performing a bit.
True.
Because you're live, right? So I would say, I don't know, but it is pretty realistic because
I think it is pretty realistic.
Do we want to move it up to F3?
Is that crazy?
I think F3 is going to be crazy and good.
I think
All
we're
right.
near it.
I think this is
Do we
it.
want to lock that in?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, we're locking in F3.
Judges, place your tokens.
So close. Okay, we did great.
Yeah.
But you put it just on the other side of family friendly.
Yeah, I did. I guess I was looking at it super technically, and I was like, realistically, you can go live on Instagram, but I also had the thought of once you have a camera up, it's never gonna be fully real. Somewhat of it is gonna be programmed, so that's why I brought it down 1. And then, yeah, I had it kind of in the middle of family friendly and inappropriate, because I feel like anybody can, like you could get a family together and make it family friendly, but overall, like maybe the kids shouldn't get on social media too early.
Sure.
That's crazy.
We did great.
Great work.
Is that 3 points?
That's 3 points.
Now you're
Cleaning up.
Yeah, good adjustments
me.
there.
Clean.
All right, here we go.
All right, Angela,
Gonna haunt Angela forever.
catch that vibe.
Your topic is crazy patterned socks. And then this axis is should post on social media and shouldn't post on social
Whoa.
media. And this axis is worth writing a song about it, not worth writing a song about it.
Okay,
Love
great.
this. Okay, hold
So
the
you have to
vibe.
choose where yours is first.
And I'm gonna need a long time to understand.
You got
Crazy
it.
socks.
And interpret it however you want to.
Don't look at her because she's gonna look right at the one.
1 inch away from the board.
You completely understand me. Okay. Yeah, don't look.
Werewolves. Open your eyes.
Robert. I'm not gonna overthink it.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
Open your eyes.
Okay.
Werewolf.
Now, this is how Angela's thinking. Now, for one, I don't think Crazy Socks are worth writing a song about.
No, absolutely not.
And I mean, Angela likes to write songs.
Yeah, but you're not writing a song about-
socks.
No.
No.
I mean, it wouldn't not be worth it if you did.
It
not
would have to go viral to make it worth it because it would just be one of those like crazy pattern socks.
I think she's definitely, and I definitely think she's like, shouldn't post on Instagram. There is no reason. It is so millennial white woman cringe.
Ooh, you're
To post your
right.
socks. Yeah, it's like the cool thing to just wear them and be wearing them.
And Angela will post almost anything on social media. So like, but it's Crazy Socks.
Yeah, that hurt.
I just.
It's just because I don't care about if it's pixelated or not. That's all.
What?
I just think you're very active. I feel like you'll
Yeah.
just be you'll pull up your phone and be like, hey, what do you guys think about this thing?
I literally saw you, like a TikTok came up, I think it was last night, where it was like, okay, so when you're driving and someone's flashing the high
I'm
beam,
using
I was
I'm
like-
using TikTok now as Google.
I was like-
it's helpful.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's like the new Reddit.
Wow.
But you're not gonna. I don't think she's gonna post Crazy Socks on there. I think that'd be cringy for me.
I feel like she would.
You think she would?
But in like a very like fun and harmless way of like, guys, I just got these new socks. Aren't they
Okay.
awesome?
That's interesting.
I give that.
I'm curious about the idea of like wiki feet and avoiding putting feet at all on social media.
Sure.
But I know we also haven't talked about that much lately. That used to be a thing we were always very aware of on Smosh Games of like wiki feet, and now it's like
Yeah, it's out there.
Guys, I hate to say it, I'm feeling we're back in this area.
I think it's H3.
Do we want to go with H3 again?
Yeah.
Not worth writing a song about and shouldn't post on social media. See, I feel like we're in this area again.
Okay,
You haven't posted the socks I got.
Oh, that's a clue. That's a clue.
Oh, clue.
clue.
You haven't posted the socks I got you either.
Okay, so if she isn't, then she
Not the
probably.
same.
Or what would Angela think of a crazy sock pattern post? Would she be like?
I don't think she would interact with it.
I don't think there'd be anything at all. I think it'd just
Yeah.
scroll on by. Like,
Yeah.
not
Okay,
good,
so
not
then
bad.
So
That
maybe
seems
it's.
like we
do we
shouldn't.
want to go extreme? Do we think she went over here?
Not worth writing a song about.
Yeah, I think we might. It
And
might
should-
be.
I'd
post
say
those.
yeah, maybe one of those.
like
I
up
I
here?
like that one.
Do we like I3?
I3.
Not worth writing a song. I'm
More-
like,
More.
like
I2?
what's your song gonna be about? Like,
The song.
Sing, girl, sing.
The pattern, the warmth.
Do we want to go fully?
colors?
Look, it's a risk to go fully extreme, but we can.
no, because it's not that. Like,
I-
you could write a
I2.
song about your crazy socks.
I'm fine with that.
All right, I2. Let's go I2.
I too.
Okay.
We're just to go for
All
it.
those say I too.
Is that?
Imagine she puts it on the opposite
Coming
side
up.
of the board.
Hold on.
Yo, we're killing this.
Wow.
H1.
You're not writing a song about it.
No, not at all.
Wow.
Not in my
I
house.
love the proof.
Not in my
We're all
house,
like
yeah.
holding up our. Yep.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
I voted
Okay.
for tortellini.
Crushing it. We got 3 that time.
3 more points.
That's incredible.
Okay, this is so fun.
Great.
Next.
I feel like I
right,
know you guys so well
Chance.
now.
Oh wow. Okay, show tunes.
Ooh,
All right.
show tunes.
That's fun.
This is gonna be hard.
This is a good game.
Okay. Trendy and outdated. Unsettling and reassuring.
Whoa.
I feel like there's 2 wolves inside of you,
I know.
and I don't know which one you're gonna side with.
Whichever one
Which
you
wolf will he pick?
Okay. Unsettling and reassuring. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Werewolves.
Robert. Okay.
Robber.
Okay. Wake up.
Wake up!
Crazy taxi. Remember that?
Do you think that's Crazy Taxi and the DDR announcer are friends? You're like, you're a glorious dancer.
I think if they're friends, you'd know, and you'd be also at that party.
Shit, you're right. And it's me. And I open up the door and it's just me.
Hold on.
Better not be me in there.
Ooh, guys, I'm gonna be out of my depth on this topic. I don't know show tunes well at all.
Oh, you guys are closing your
I think
eyes.
it's less
Yeah.
about like the knowledge of them and like perception of them is always super lame, right?
right.
So like that's what we're going up against, but then we have a theater nerd at the helms of this.
I know.
Am I the
So-
show tune?
Don't discuss yet.
Oh,
I
shit.
just need to look.
Right,
Hold on.
Sorry.
Chance, you have to be honest with yourself.
I'm gonna be honest with. Is it me?
Are you going
Is it
the
me?
world?
Is it me or the world?
It's you, Chance.
Is it me or the world?
I did it the world.
It's
but I
me.
should have done
Okay.
it.
You.
It's me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's your perception
It's
of
me.
this
See,
thing.
this is why that changed it too.
That was the funniest Slack message I've ever seen on Slack is when Spencer went, "Look, it's Glinda!" of the cat.
Okay. Okay. I've made my decision.
Okay.
Okay.
Which one?
Have you made your decision or has the world?
I've did a little bit of both. I don't know.
So it's
Okay.
this is okay. It's a
Okay.
little bit of both. See,
think-
my take is I think they're a little trendy right now,
Oh.
With Wicked.
but
Yeah.
like and definitely reassuring.
I would say unsettling, I feel as if, I don't know if they're ever unsettling.
Yeah, I feel like show tunes are always like very hopeful. When I hear them, it's always very sweet and like upbeat.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
When we say show tunes, does it just mean from a Broadway show, or is it a specific genre of like, baby, you've gotta be a thing?
show tunes,
Like-
I would say is any movie musicals. I'd say Disney shows, Disney songs are
Yeah.
show tunes.
Okay,
From like,
but
a,
like
from
New
the theater.
York. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think in a way they're like classic, which would make it toward the outdated side, but then also it's like reassuring because you're like, oh, thank goodness I'm hearing thoroughly modern Millie again.
Sure.
But then I also could see Chance saying that like musical theater, show tunes compared to other music is more unsettling than other music.
I was
like
gonna say
jazz
too,
being
yeah.
like settling.
I think unsettling it feels more right as
Really?
well. Oh. Like because they're maybe not the most like popular or cool, it could be unsettling if somebody is really into show tunes and you might be like, oh, maybe that's a red flag.
Play
I'm
it
gonna
at
do
a
something
party.
crazy. What do you think about this?
H3.
I think it's more in the middle than anything because it can be both.
I think that I like the vibe of like slightly outdated, slightly reassuring. I think
Slightly.
with the unsettling thing, what could also be, I don't want to overthink this, but like show tunes like change your heart. They change how you're feeling and they make you see a new perspective. So maybe in that way it's unsettling because you've had your like base shaken up. But I don't know.
I don't personally see the unsettling. I've always felt like show tunes are very reassuring, but
I feel that way as well.
Okay.
but I don't know.
What about like a here?
That is actually where I was thinking.
That works for me because I think also the phrase show tunes is inherently outdated. Like that sounds like stuff your
right.
grandma
Good point.
knows versus
Yeah.
like I don't know, like any songs from Wicked, I wouldn't be like, "Oh, listen to those show tunes."
Sure, yeah.
Right.
I like that.
Or no, or is it so trendy?
Isn't that right, Chance?
I'm not doing shit. She's winking at me.
It is trendier because of Wicked these days.
And it's also trendy in like an ironic way, like that Lin-Manuel song from Mufasa. What did you say to my brother? What did you say to my brother? It's so trendy.
Okay, like maybe
I
like
think one more down over there.
here.
No.
Here.
Here.
Oh.
That's what I think. No, I think we fucked this whole thing.
No, I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that. I still
So-
have a slight vote for this
Yeah, go that
more,
one. Let's do that one.
but I don't want to.
Let's go with your gut.
So we're thinking more reassuring than unsettling and more outdated than trendy.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more trendy, but I
do?
can,
Okay.
I can handle this. I can
But I
get behind
also
this.
think you're right, because he did say it's the world and himself, and that's everybody. So there.
All
sounds
right.
good. Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that.
Locked in.
F7. We're locking it in.
F7.
Okay.
We're so wrong.
We might be.
We need to get A1.
I feel like he'd make a bolder choice.
Everything's coming up chance. Everything's coming up chances.
Oh!
Right, thank goodness.
Just with Wicked, I was like, yeah, it's trendy, and like it keeps coming back.
Totally.
So we get 1
totally.
I
point.
was like, it is trendy.
We
right
got
now.
hey.
You saved us. You
Okay.
got
A point
that's-
every
that's
time.
the only reason we got a point.
That's
is you did
great.
that. So thank you.
Wow.
And then I definitely think Shane was right on it with reassuring. They're definitely like,
Yeah.
I mean, they're musical.
They're like, I'm feeling better.
Yeah.
Or
Unless it's
like,
Sweeney Todd, and then
not.
you're like, oh,
But you
scaly.
feel better
Unless
at the
it's
end
Sweeney
of it.
Todd, and that's a
Nice.
whole different.
Great work.
Go
I'm sorry.
team. Yogurt.
Yogurt, yogurt, yogurt.
I got in trouble because during an improv show I said all yogurt's pink, and everyone lost their fucking mind.
All yogurt is not
Well,
pink.
most
Like,
yogurt
everyone
is
just
white.
No, it's mostly pink.
Can I?
No,
Can I?
I'd say 80% of yogurt is pink.
You would be so wrong in
Super
saying
wrong.
that.
Yogurt's like
Yogurt?
white.
I'm gonna put this slightly
literally white.
down. from the
Greek
top.
yogurt?
Wait,
Strawberry yogurt is pink.
Yeah.
I pulled a card. Astrology.
Oh.
It's a big one. We're gonna get some comments. We're gonna
Here
get
we
some
go,
comments.
here we go.
Is it relaxing / stressful?
Okay,
Shit.
that's a good one for this. Is it fucking stupid or is it really smart?
Here we go.
Very clearly not pink.
One in the pink.
Is
Two in the.
should I?
I love this.
Okay.
I love this. This is perfect.
Astrology. Is it relaxing or stressful? And is it cringe or not cringe?
Oh shit.
And this is for Damien.
And this
And
is
this
for
is
me.
what Damien believes.
And the world?
Just Damien.
Just Damien.
It's just my vibe on astrology. Can you
lives in
catch
the world.
my vibe?
I feel like I
Okay.
could Google Damien Hawes astrology and see some clips of what he believes.
And he'd have this interview.
true.
Where he's
You'd
like,
find
yeah,
my
I just
birth-
think it's really cringe and
I'd say,
really
I'd say it's like
relaxing.
I'd say 80% cringe, 20% relaxing.
Just ask it
Done.
on TikTok.
Like if it was on a chart, I would put it on H3.
Yeah. I
He
feel
has
like
to
that-
answer first. Don't discuss.
You're right, you're right.
I
but
think
I-
when
can
I
I
was
Google it?
when I was
feel
a
like something will
kid,
come up.
when
That's
you're
actually
when
kinda
you're a
fun.
kid, most yogurt is pink, like Go-Gurt and like Danimals
How are we
and everything.
still on
Danimals!
this? Yogurt is not pink.
Yeah, no, but when you're a kid,
Angela hasn't been a kid in 20 fucking years.
when you're a kid,
That's
whoa.
Wash that mouth out with soap. I'm leaving the store in 3.
wait, I'm coming.
I'm going in 3.
I'm coming.
But when you're a kid, most yogurt
It's
is
pink.
Is pink.
Thank
I
you.
would say that's fair.
I can't recall that.
It's mostly just not.
I think only since
Media for like 10 years.
it's pink.
And I didn't know that it was like for poop.
oh,
Jamie Lee
love
Curtis
Activia.
is still
Like
going.
good yogurt.
my kid yogurt was white too.
Really.
Kid yogurt.
Kid
Yeah.
yogurt.
What kind of
Kid
what was it
yogurt.
like? Healthier? What,
Sounds like
I guess so. Yeah,
like
it
a
was like
superhero.
the
Yeah.
the
Kid Flash or something.
Okay,
I
just
guess
for
it was
fun.
like I guess it wasn't kid yogurt. I guess
Kid
I was
yogurt.
having adult yogurt as a kid.
Yeah. See, because Greek yogurt and most like natural
wait.
yogurts are gonna be white.
I tried to watch
Greek.
Dragon Ball Z from the beginning.
What?
I tried to watch Dragon Ball Z from the beginning.
Oh my God.
What?
What?
Okay, wait. Put your thing down.
Wait,
Okay.
you
Are you
can't-
are you literally looking up
She
how I
Googled-
feel about astrology?
Google AI just told
Google
us
it.
an
I just
overview.
gave me a legit answer.
Well, then what's the fucking point?
Well, let's
No,
see
but
if
I-
Google
but it's
AI.
probably wrong.
Write
It's
your
probably
answer.
wrong.
Write your answer.
It's
Write your
probably
answer.
wrong, 'cause
Right.
it's-
He needs to write
Let's
his
see.
answer.
Let's see.
That's so funny.
Because it's wrong, because he made a joke and they're reading into the joke.
They literally are taking from his
That's
TikTok and
really-
tweets.
This is scary.
That's crazy.
Yeah. AI is scary.
I can't wait to read this to you guys.
Is it scary? Not scary?
Okay, all right.
Remember,
all right.
is my pussy
Ethical or
wet
not ethical?
or dry?
I put it all away.
Okay, did you answer?
I did, and I second guessed myself.
No,
I'm so
don't let
sorry.
it. I'm so sorry.
Second guess
This is just an interesting exploration.
Yeah. I think these are good
show
categories.
too.
These are non. I mean, the cringe, not cringe, could be a little controversial. Maybe.
No, but I think this is a perfect, healthy dialogue to have.
No, I think America needs this.
And it'll encourage good clips and good conversations in the comments.
Engagement.
I have put down my answer.
Okay.
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 I think Damien's going to lean on it being a little stressful because it is like, okay, what's going on? Like, I think it might lean into like, oh, you're kind of judging people maybe a little bit, and
Sure.
you're trying to decipher something, and it's just like, wait, I don't want to be told who I am or how my day's gonna go. That's a little stressful. Not massively stressful.
I think he believes there's power in knowledge, and I think it might be a little more relaxing, but maybe more towards middle.
AI Overview says,
Yes.
actor Damian Haas has
Actor, eh?
expressed skepticism of astrology, calling it made up and ridiculous. In the explanation, because AI doesn't understand jokes, in the explanation it says, in a tweet, Haas said, psh, you mean you define your personality by your astrology sign, something that's so clearly made up? And then
There's
in
a
a
second part
TikTok
to it.
video, I know, I can tell this is not
Okay,
right.
yeah, there's a second part to that tweet.
In a TikTok video, Haas said, I believe in this more than astrology, in reference to Adventure Time. That's the scariest shit I've ever seen, because that can't be true.
Yeah,
It's just
that's from, like,
it can't
2016.
read
Yeah.
nuance at all.
I think Damien's going to say it's not cringe. Like just something like
But it can be.
it can be cringe, but I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think Damien's gonna go like, oh, it's cringe. Like
Right.
I don't think Damien's
Yeah.
the type to
I
jump
agree.
to that.
It's maybe like on a 5 then, like it's in the middle.
Oh,
I would say it's gonna lean on just slightly not cringe. I don't think it's gonna be like, oh, it's not cringe. I think astrology is one of those situations where it can be. Like people can take it on far ranges, but if practiced just as a fun thing to check in the mornings, whatever, I think it's not cringe.
Sure.
Now, the thing I agree with that. What's hard for me to understand is what Damien probably believes about it being relaxing or stressful.
I would say just a little stressful.
Yeah,
Just
like being
kinda
like, this is your fate.
Like, okay, this is a thing. This is another thing we got to think about.
Sure.
Or is it relaxing that, like, no
Yeah.
matter what, it's written in the stars?
There you go.
Yeah.
This is your fate.
Or it could also just be like relaxing as an individual experience of like, if that is what you're seeking, it could be like something to relax you about your life. Like he might be in support of other people, practicing it in that way.
I think Damien is probably fine with other people doing it. I just think he himself probably
Yes.
is not as into it.
Or, like, doesn't find it the most relaxing.
Would
Yeah.
he do something that's so like in the middle of all of this though? You know, or would he make a bolder choice?
I don't see him making an extreme view on astrology. I don't
agree.
think astrology is something that really bothers him. I do think this is going to be a little bit in the middle.
If he has at least brought it into content in some form, that also helps us inform.
Yeah?
But I think it was jokes. Like, he was just making jokes about the observational comedy.
Yeah.
So yeah, but would you make that joke if you felt a certain way about
Yeah.
it? You know?
I almost want to say it's like one more level not cringe.
Yeah, I like that.
It's not cringe, but it's a little stressful, but not stressful, like not like super stressful, just kind
I'm
of like.
still saying something about me is saying it's a little more relaxing than it is stressful, but I
I like where this is. Both
Okay,
of those
go back.
work for me.
Go
No,
back.
both of those work for me. I was
Go
going to
there.
say that one too.
What's your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
What's Damien's sign?
Sagittarius, right? Or Capricorn?
Which one?
Sagittarius.
I could have asked.
I don't even know what that means.
Neither.
December.
Just means big
Or
balls.
November.
November.
Okay, the cards we found are having a crush on your boss and finger in the butt.
Finger in the butt.
Let's ride finger in the
Finger
butt.
in the butt. 2 in the stink.
If we want this video
Five
to do
in the
well, we're going to pick finger in the butt.
Five.
No, I'm kidding. That's a card.
Finger in the butt, cringe.
Finger
not
in the butt
cringe.
is awesome.
These are-
Clean, dirty, smells bad.
We're doing that.
smells-
We're
Okay.
going to have a healthy
Mine
conversation.
smells good.
And someone gets to volunteer who.
Different generations, different sexualities. We're going to bridge the gap.
No,
All
that's
right.
not fair.
I'm locking this in. I love it.
Choose.
Are we feeling good about this? I
Yeah,
feel like
let's-
we're one away from it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's a wrap.
I agree.
Right, sorry.
But that's fine. I say we lock in F7. But anybody
love
else?
it. I
wanna
love it.
Move it one?
I think Damien is going to do something in the
Put it on the
pants.
plate.
All right, F7. We've locked it
Serve
in.
it. Catch the vibe.
Oh.
You were one away and it got moved.
Wow.
So hear me out. For me, I used to think it was like a really fun thing when people did it. I think it's like, oh, cool, what's your sign? I now have met enough people just out in the world, and it's okay, where they like put a lot of stock into it. And sometimes, like, if someone's like, yeah, I could never date that person, they're a Gemini, and I'm like, come on, like, it's hard for me to relate to someone when they're that much into it. So it's only an eensy bit stressful because I don't get comfort in it. But I
It's
think
being like weaponized.
it's weaponized, or it's more just like, well, I don't know how to relate to that. Like, it's not something
That's
I fully
fair.
believe in. And the cringiness, I don't necessarily mean that in a bad way. I think cringe is great and it's something you should embrace. Whatever you are a nerd about, I'm like, oh, I'll still collect Pokemon cards. That's great. Whereas some people will be like, that's kind of cringe. So in the same way, I'm like, are you super into astrology? That's great. It's a little cringe in a good way. Own it. Like, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Totally.
Yeah.
Have your opinions. I love it.
Yeah, sorry guys.
No,
Is that
you're
the
good.
last one?
Shane's.
Is it-
I mean,
Let's
it
Let's roll
doesn't
up our
have to be,
sleeves and
but-
do finger in the butt.
Okay, here are our topics for our last round. Here we go. Pooping at the club. Disney Channel stars, finger up the butt, the name Jake, and birthday cards with no money in them.
Finger in the butt.
What if we did them all?
Disney Channel stars pooping at the club.
The name Jake is so funny.
That's rough.
We should have done all of these.
These are really good.
Finger in the butt.
Angela, you want edging?
No. And if I did, I wouldn't say it on camera.
Movement.
I just want to reemphasize how I think astrology is cool if you like it, and in the comments, oh, they're gonna
They're gonna kill. No,
Dude,
no,
I
no.
said all yogurt's pink. You're chill, man.
You're so
Yeah.
good.
Oh, you mess with the yogurt council?
Council.
What's
the vote?
I think finger up the butt, and I think you have to be
Pooping
the
at the
vibe
club's
master.
great.
And I
Finger
have
at the
to
butt.
be?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
we certainly can't.
Yeah, that's actually a good one because I have no idea.
We got the clip.
Angela. So we're not gonna do finger up.
I don't think we should.
It's
Yeah, it's good. It's
All right, we want to do Disney Channel stars.
Or we could do finger
Well,
up the butt.
Look, what could help is
went
we can
from
get
finger
the
up
we
the
can get the
butt.
Pooping at the
axes.
club because I think it's valiant. Let's like talk about it.
I've never been to a poop. I've never pooped.
I think it's obvious how we feel about pooping at the club.
Or
What
should
are
we
the
just,
other
should we
ones?
just
What are
be
the other
brave?
ones?
Should we
Pick the
just be
axes
brave and do
first.
finger up the butt?
I think we should do finger up the butt.
Let's do finger up the butt.
What are the other ones? Oh, Jake is not bad either.
Let's try to guess what
The
you
name
think.
Jake.
I don't think.
Finger up the butt with a guy named Jimmy.
Yeah, specifically Jake.
Finger up the butt, but like maybe we could make the axes like less
Like Jake and not Jake.
specific.
Yeah.
You know?
We can also make one up for the last round.
Yeah, that's what it's
What about
like.
working at Smosh?
That's exactly what I was saying. I was saying Smosh Games.
Or what about Spencer?
Spencer, we're doing Spencer.
The last one is Spencer. Funny, lame,
Let's fucking go.
holy, sinful, big dick energy, little dick energy.
That's funny.
I don't know if we can do that for our
Yeah,
boss.
probably not for our boss right now.
What about this? Poussé.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
that.
And we get really just.
That would work for finger up the butt.
This thumbnail is gonna be like us going. Finger up the butt.
All right, we have mainstream and alternative, and then we have funny and lame
For Spencer?
for Spencer. And I'm the one writing this down. A lot of pressure here.
Ew, he's like your best friend. Cringe. Friendship always
Hide
wins.
behind camera, bro.
You guys are all good friends.
Do you guys think I'm gonna get killed by someone who's super into astrology?
No, I think
No.
you're worried, and I understand you are.
I appreciate you.
But
You
don't
didn't
be.
do anything, Ben.
Guys, see, like finger up the butt would have also worked really well with these axes.
But
you
then the
know?
butt council gets you.
But then, like, you know.
You don't want to go up against the butt council, trust me.
I actually would pick. I'd pick the butt council over the astrology girlies.
And I would pick
Yeah.
butt council over yogurt council any day.
The butt council feels really inclusive and open.
Well, the yogurt council, you're just going back years and
Yeah.
years.
Of
right.
culture.
Butts have been around.
All right, I voted.
Not as long as yogurt.
Yogurts have come before butts.
They were
Not
before
as long
life.
as
They were
fingers.
prebiotic.
What comes first, the yogurt or the butt?
Okay, let's go.
Yogurt, hands down.
You got it down?
Yeah,
And this is your answer, not the world.
yeah.
Okay. It's pretty obvious. I think Shane would put Spencer more funny than lame.
I
More
think
funny
Shane
than lame.
thinks Spencer's
know
one of the
we're over
funniest
here.
people at Smosh.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so too.
so we're definitely over on here. So like just.
But there is
disregard
an
all
element
this.
of, I think he knows that there is an element of lameness that comes with nerd culture. that it's-
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
I think
so it's got to be like over here.
Spencer
think
is
it's like-
extremely funny, but I think Shane also believes in Spencer and that there's always room to improve. Somehow he could still get funnier, even if you don't believe it. So I think it'd be like here. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying 6B.
Well, he's
Same
definitely
mistake.
not.
You think he's more that mainstream?
What am I thinking about with mainstream and alternative? I'm thinking like being known mainstream. What?
Oh.
What? I think I need help.
I'm thinking about
I
like
know.
clothing.
Rock music for some reason.
Yeah.
I was thinking with alternative more like not with the status quo. Is
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think like 7B.
He makes some inappropriate jokes that like only he can get away with because he's him, which makes me think like
Yeah.
he's got that
I'm
like
feeling
alternative
more like
humor.
feeling
B8
there
or B9.
too.
Like bait.
B9.
B8 or B9.
You think B9?
B8. B8.
Benign.
Yeah, bait.
BB8.
I think. But also, Shane could have just like been funny and.
But if he does,
He definitely
then
could have
that's
just been
his-
funny,
Then that's
though.
going to be a crazy reveal, and that's on him. But
I think
we know
B8.
how funny Spencer is.
You're saying B8?
B8 or B9? What do you guys think?
I like B8.
I like B8.
I like.
Benign? Oh.
B8.
You good?
Yeah.
It sounded like a ghost just left
I-
your body.
Yeah,
Kinda
because I
like
couldn't.
B9.
B9 is kind of getting me too. How alternative do you think Shane thinks Spencer is?
But like more alternative than this is like South Park in the '90s. Like whoa, like you can't believe you said that.
Like, how
Okay.
different does he think Spencer is?
B9. B9.
B9?
No, B8.
do you
B8.
think?
B8.
I think B8, but if people wanted B9, I would not fight it.
B8.
Okay,
B8.
it's B8. It's B8.
Let's go.
Should have had a B8.
A6.
What?
Whoa. Funny. I think he's really funny. And alternative, like, I guess it's like what we define as alternative. I was like his interests. I'm like, you know, he
That's
likes
what I
some
was thinking,
mainstream
too.
stuff, but I'm like, he likes some niche movies and video games and things. I was like, okay, alternative. But I guess when I think of alternative, I don't really know, I guess, what I was thinking.
Like grunge music.
No, that's fair.
Just like,
Okay, quick. Let's do finger in the butt. No.
Well, we still get 1 point for that.
All right, I guess I
Yeah.
could just...
Okay, so how
Okay.
many points do y'all get total?
13.
Damn. So you guys basically won the game.
Can you explain?
basically won the game. What
Can you explain?
Quick,
Can you
put your
explain?
finger in my butt.
Can you explain? Can you explain?
Okay, so there is a Rubik.
Rubric.
There's a Rubik's cube.
Like a Rubik cube.
There's
Okay.
a Rubik's cube.
Okay.
And we scored high.
You scored really high.
Let's go.
We did
Wow.
it.
Group high five?
This is the weirdest.
I'm not left-handed. I just had
High
right hand
fives.
surgery. Sorry. I'm trying to.
Well, look at that. We're
he go?
best friends. We all caught the best vibe possible.
Yay.
Let us know if you also caught the vibe.
Let us know if you caught the flu.
Let us know if you caught bird flu.
If you want to see us play this game or like the politics version, just let us know in the comments.
Yeah, the politics version.
politics
People
Tell us
will
what
love
your
that.
sign is.
Yeah, let us know what
Yeah.
your sign is down
Okay.
below and if you think it's cringe.
So it almost gave it away. I was going to say I'm a Sagittarius, Capricorn rising, Aquarius moon. And if I said all that stuff, you guys would be
You're
like,
such an Aquarius.
Let us know also down in the comments
so stressed.
if all yogurt is pink.
And if we should have done finger in the butt.
Bye.